Hi, Delaney. How are you? Hi, Brandy. How are you? Hi, Colleen T. I just got done watching the second part of the Dr. Phil show. Wow. Hey, Remy. Hi, Claire. Sad, but okay. That episode broke my heart. Yes, it sure did. I'm well. How are you? I'm okay. I've been a little bit emotional, but I put myself into that situation. Hey, Main Vegan, how are you, hon? I hope you guys are feeling better. Oh gosh, oh man, that Dr. Phil show. I saw it on Serendipity's channel earlier. Did you? Yeah. See, I didn't start looking around or anything like that. Hey, Kim. It bowled my eyes out. This made me physically sick and depressed. My God, Chris is a monster. Yes, he is. Hi, Carol. Remy, my son's doing okay. His appointment's coming up, and my mom, well, we're doing okay. I've cried so much, you guys, from watching that. Like I said, I put myself in that situation just like I did the last time. And I have a damn headache so bad. I don't know. That guy is just, I have so many nasty things that I could say. But I'm sure, like, I don't know how it goes, like, if you use any kind of language that way. I don't know if it's only when you're monetized or what, but I know that YouTube got pretty damn strict with that. Well, it's had disconnected. He is totally detached. Yeah, Remy. When Mrs. Rusick, Shanann's mom, just when she started talking about, how she sat up in bed basically, and she knew something had already happened that morning. My mother actually said the same thing the day that my uncle died, which was my mom's twin brother, in an automobile accident. And that kind of stuff does happen for people. I do believe that. Not everybody does, but I know I did. So, hey, Marty, how are you? Yes, moms do know. I do. Now, for my mom, it was her twin brother. But I don't know. The whole thing was just very emotional, and I'm very surprised. My honey sat through that with me. I didn't sit down. It was the same way it was the last time I watched it. I stood, I was walking, pacing, crying, but I felt like I wasn't going to watch it. And then I'm like, why wouldn't I? I've watched everything else. You know what I mean? So they come in to say hi, but not staying. Just can't do any more of the Watts. Just way too sad. Yes, it is, Marty. I'm not going to make this forever long and things like that. That's why of course I put Dr. Phil, the second part, but, I didn't want to put other things there. It's just very emotional all the way around. And I really hope that now this is able to bring closure to, people, especially to the family and to all of America that, and not just America, the world. Like, the world's heard about this. Bring some closure to everybody, I guess. Okay, Colleen, you have a good day. I hope that things are better for you. I know things have been a mess. My family gets with me watching true crime. Why do you put yourself through this? A lot of people like true crime, but I can get why people ask questions. My mom died 2 a.m.-ish, 14. So you kind of knew too, Remy. And to watch it, to try to get some kind of closure, I guess, but this case will always be, yeah, I feel the same way, Brandy. Like I said before, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about Shanann and the kids. Not a day. And I'm hoping, that by me watching this, that it gives me some closure, because this is weighed very heavy on a lot of people's hearts, their minds. And, that's what I was telling my honey. I'm like, look, this isn't just like something that was simple and didn't matter, or like, this was huge. This really affected people. And he damn well knows that it affected me. I was trying to talk about it with him, and when he wouldn't listen, like I said before in these lives, that's when I opened up to YouTube and I started searching, like what was going on. I still don't think that he told 100% the truth. NK is out skiing with her new friend. Oh yeah, Remy? Yeah, I don't think he did either. The truth part of it, the skiing thing I didn't know about, but especially when the girls called their grandma Nana. Yes, that's what your grandson calls you. I think her mom, you could just see, I mean, obviously, the dad, the mom, and then obviously with Frankie, you could see how much, they're hurt and what they're going through. And when Dr. Phil addressed the whole thing that's going on, like with the stuff online and the threats and everything, I'm glad that he's offering them like some more intense type of therapy and to try to help them. And I can't even imagine. And you know what? I probably shouldn't sit here and say this, you guys, but I'm going to anyway. After watching that, I walked away. I went out the house. Of course, I went to smoke. And I got on my phone and I found a video of Shanann. And don't ask me like what my reasoning is or whatever there, but I was emotional and I just thought, it's finally, people can hear and understand 100% because it came out of that piece of shit's mouth that, for the people that obviously didn't believe that she had nothing to do with it. Just now, maybe they can let that part go and not send those kinds of threats to the family. And just, it still weighs very heavy on my heart. But like you guys, we're saying here, I need some form of closure. I truly do. I think a lot of us do. Your boyfriend listens when you watch. He turns pale. He said, holy shit, that's disgusting. Yeah, it's craziness. My honey sat in the recliner and he's just paying full attention. Like, he didn't say a lot or anything like that. And he would turn and he would look at me and he's like, I knew you were going to get upset. Well, yeah. I'm going to go lay down. I have a migraine starting. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kim. They are awful. I hope you feel better. I really, really do. Right. I never forgot that ever. And We didn't Jobo anything for 2 days. Go with my intuition and my kids listen to me. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I had to leave. I had to walk away. I was driving at the beginning, got home, sun shining. I looked at the sky and thought, God, please, yeah. I am on Facebook if anyone wants to connect. Hugs. Okay, Kim. Please try to get some rest. Hey, Whiskey Gypsy, how are you doing? Hope your day is going well outside of this horrible situation. It's going. It's the best that it's going to be for today, and that's all I guess I can ask for. How are you doing? Are you having a good day? Remy, scam or not, the details were disturbing. What film I miss? Hi, Ebeth. How are you doing? I continue to be intersected because it's such a sad yet interesting case. So many of us watched those same videos for months that made it so real. There's been a lot of twists in the case. Yeah, Ebeth. Well, I've heard you guys. I don't know. I tried the other day. I think I was getting ready to do it, and I got a phone call or something happened that way. But I guess that one channel that had so many uploads, Plunger, I guess it's down. Do you guys know that? Because I know that's where a lot of people went to watch and things like that. So, hey, Marilyn. Finally got my emotions under control after watching this. My heart is broken into a million tiny pieces. Yes, Marilyn, I know. I know the feeling. It's so sad, but yes, nice weather here. Day is good. It's definitely a sad day, but I knew that was going to happen. And it was like, for me, I don't know how it was for you guys, but for me, like, I kept watching the clock because, I'm on Eastern Standard Time because I'm on the East Coast. And, I know that at 3 p.m., Dr. Phil would premiere. And I'm certain that it was already up on the internet. And some of you guys said you already, watched it on a different channel. And so I figured that it would be up. But I don't know what it was with me. Like, I felt like I had to see it on the TV. Don't ask me why. But, like, that's how I felt about it. I don't know. You're a few minutes late getting in here. I'm okay, Marilyn. Like, I had to get myself a little together. That's why I didn't come right on at, like after the show, after 4 o'clock. Like, I had to You've got to run hugging a baby. Aw. Okay, Remy. Thank you for stopping by, hun. Try to have a good day. As a grandma, I can feel every emotion. Yes, I bet you can. I bet you can. Like, I'm not a grandmom yet. I'm a mom. I mean, I could see, when Sandy would talk about things and you could just see it in her face. And, when you're a mom, period, you think you're a mom, you're a grandmother as well. So that's two. Like, you know how you feel about your children and you know how you feel about your grandkids. So that is just all kinds of emotions start, like, thoughts in my mind. And Yeah, a lot of yous that come on here, that come into my lives and stuff like that, I know that you guys are grandparents. So obviously, if you're grandparents, you have children. Have a cig and just get past it. Hey, Fancy Feathers, how are you doing? It makes me even more protective of my family and those I choose to call friends and family. Yeah. Yep, I would agree about that. Well, when I was standing, like I said, I was standing in my living room, and my son had gotten home from school at 3 o'clock. And he already knew when he walked in the door because it was already starting to premiere and stuff. And at one point, he could see I was very sad. I was crying, and he just come over to me and he hugged me tight. And I just thought to myself, you know, just a ton of shit running through your mind. You're heading to the podiatrist? Jesus, I can't even talk. Yeah, real fun. But hey, you know what? Maybe it'll feel better, right? My only natural grandchild is going to be 22, but I remember the day she was born. I can't imagine anybody even hurting her. I'd have to kill them myself. I think there's a lot of people that feel that way. I do. I really do, you guys. And then I went back and forth, like, do I want to get on? But this is how I handle things sometimes. Like, if I feel a certain way, or, I'll get on and I'll want to talk with people. And I know, again, that I was not the only one to watch this. I still want to catch you in a late night life. This time of day is pretty busy for me. I know it's pretty busy for a lot of people. And I was going to try to go later tonight. And I don't know if I will. Maybe I will. I just don't know, because you guys, I don't know what a few hours from now is going to bring for me. What's going to happen? Will I get a phone call? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't. So I had the chance to get on, and I knew I wasn't going to be on here real long, but I don't know. The way I was feeling and everything, I just wanted to talk to somebody. Yes, I think about my grandson every time. I so feel for the Rojek family. We only can imagine their pain. Absolutely. Like, it's bad enough when you lose one person. One. They lost 4. It's a lot, you guys. A lot. Oh my. I just sit here and I don't know. Like, I can feel anxiety for whatever reason, and maybe I'm just not describing it right. I'm glad that you guys were able to jump on, though. You think that there's a couple of channels that'll get copyright strikes, Marilyn? Is it because of putting up the stuff, or? I think it helps when we can be with like-minded people to help us work through issues. Yeah, I agree upon that, Marilyn. Made me remember when my first grandbaby had meningitis, and I was with my granddaughter praying in the chapel. It brought it all back. I bet it did. It's craziness. That's why I put the alarm thing on your notification so I can catch them. I'm glad that you were able to to come in, Fancy Feathers. I really am. Hi, Carrie. How are you doing? Just broke my heart listening to Dr. Phil. Hearing Shannon's family made it real somehow. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Same thing for me, Carrie. I'm just trying to get myself back around from watching that because it premiered here at 3 p.m. So I watched it, and then it took me a little bit, and then I come on. God bless you, and she's 28 now with 2 kids. That's awesome, Carol. Stress whatever you want to call this whole situation can't be easy. No, it's not. You probably can just feel the anxiety because you've been talking to certain... Yeah, probably Fancy Feathers. Hey, Jules. How you doing, hon? Oh, my God. I've just finished watching. I can't stop sobbing. So glad you're all on here. Yeah, this is terrible. And you know that there's a lot of people that, My sister-in-law was murdered, age 39, lovely. Drawn among 4 boys left behind the evil. I'm so sorry, Carrie. I really am very sorry. You ever take notice, you guys, that that's how it works sometimes? That people just, when they do get in trouble, they take, deals, the plea deal stuff? This case really hit home. I was leaving my abusive husband when this case came out. He threatened he would kill me. Oh, Jesus, Brandy. I'm so glad you got away. Oh my gosh, am I glad you got away. Lots of love to you too, Jules. I emailed you. I don't know if you got it, but I did. Oh boy, you guys. Trying to keep my thoughts straight. Figure the Rusiks. My heart breaks for them. Yes, it definitely... They were very strong as they sat there and tried to talk, though. I mean, every time, Sandy would say about different things, and the tears would just keep flying down. My heart breaks for that family entirety, And then when she talked about that they couldn't cremate the family, the girls specifically, because of them being in the crude oil, and it would blow up a building, and then I started going off. I started saying stuff Thanks, everyone. It's devastating. And I live in Scotland, and our cases, if they're not big mentions, I will help anyone if they are ever in our situation. Sorry for offloading. Carrie, you don't gotta be sorry. Don't even be sorry. There's no reason. You have something that happened to you. That's awful. Don't ever feel that way. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about, Oh, it's okay, Jules. Hey, I know life's busy and you're doing things, and look at me with the way that I do things sometimes. There's times that I haven't checked my email for a couple of days. It's awful to even admit that, but it's the truth. I could not have done that. You mean, Carol, that you couldn't have gotten on and talked about it? I don't know that I could have. I probably would have sat there and just cried constantly. And probably wouldn't have been able to get a word out edgewise. It's up to Stacy. It's her room. What are you guys talking about? If you guys like, I jump over messages like if I know that yous are talking to each other and they're like, I don't read. You know what I mean? Everything that way. Yeah, still watching it. Oh, Judith. Oh boy. Yeah, it's difficult. I feel for you. I'm talking about every group needs a strong. All right, I'm just going to end up going to the bottom to see if I can figure it out. I haven't watched either one because I've got enough info from YouTube. You cried through it too, Judith? Yeah. A moment in silence. We can definitely do that, Carol. We were thinking about having a night with silence and maybe a song for them. How can I do that? And actually, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that at all. How can I do that though and not get striked out? I guess I could check into it. I know other people do it. I just don't know what I got to do to, you know what I mean? So you basically don't get in trouble from YouTube. A minute in silence for Shanann family would be lovely. Her family would be dignified broken. Yes, I guess I can try to find out, how to do this. What if I sing a song? You could, but does that still count against their dang thing? I would think not. People sing all the time. Yeah, people sing all the time. I don't think that it's that copy. We could all show a heart, yeah, a purple heart, or however you guys want to do it. There's also free songs you can use from YouTube. Okay. Hey, Mary. I don't know. I can try to go on here and see if it'll let me put up a purple heart, you guys. Come on, computer. Ain't nobody got time for your crap. Whoa. Go back. Oh, come on. You guys are doing. There they are. They're there. Okay, I finally found it. You guys are going to hear my tapping, and I'm sorry for that, but. All right. There we go. Beautiful, you guys. Purple hearts for Shanann. Yes, and the girls and baby Nico. You go into like your faces, Ebeth, if you're on a phone that has that, and it should have hearts. Light a candle and be silent, Mary said. Hi, Mary. Yes. In the mood, maybe it's the wrong time. I just got stuck in a. Oh, geez, Remy. Are you okay now? Wonder if you could have a lit candle on the screen during the moment of silence. How touching. I can definitely light a candle here and try to do it. I don't know that, some of these bigger YouTubers, they have like all kinds of things that they can do with doing something like that. I could try to figure it out, guys. Can't promise anything that way, but I could definitely light a candle where we could try to keep it on screen and have a moment of silence. Absolutely. Thanks. I don't know there were other colors. Yeah, there should be other colors, Ebeth. I mean, everybody's phone or whatever device you're using, maybe it's different. When's the moment of silence? When do you guys want the moment of silence to be? You want to do it a certain time or? Like if we plan it that way, like people can be here or try to be here. Like how do you guys want to do it? Hey, Green. What happens? We're talking about the Rusick family being on Dr. Phil show. You decide, Stacy, and that's so lovely. I don't yet, Mary, because, well, not that I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way either. But I don't think you get to have the community page until you have 1,000 subscribers. But I'm not complaining about what I do have, okay? I just want to make that very clear because I don't want nobody to say anything that, Unfortunately, I'm not to that point yet, so I don't get to do the community page. If I did, I could put something like post it, you know what I mean? Like, hey, this is what we're going to do, while you guys are in here. So I don't forget. Before you guys leave, if you give me a like, I would appreciate it. So we need to talk about how and when I can like do this so that you guys can be available too. Like, what time's good for you guys? You know what I mean? The 13 is very significant. Thank you, Carrie. Appreciate it, hon. Maybe on the 13th, Shanann and the kids were murdered on the 13th. We could do it then if that's how you guys want to do it. My toes are tingling from trying to get out of those freaking leggings. Jeez, can you walk, Remy? Oh, Marilyn, you did it in the way. Thank you so much. Thanks, Mary. Thank you, guys. I just got to get used to saying it. And like, I don't even say the subscribe thing. You know how like everybody's so good with, or they have it on their thing somewhere like subscribe, or you guys, I don't know. I'm going to smoke quick. Like I said, this whole YouTube thing, like, I'm not used to, I'm getting better with things, but not like I'm a pro. All right. So, you guys, if we do the 13th, at what time do you guys think? I like that room is real. I'm not fancy. No, it's you guys, when we got our house, which is a nice house, don't get me wrong. I know I'm changing the subject here quick, but that's when everything started declining with my health. And so we're going to do things differently, but I just had to kind of sit it back for a little bit while I was trying to get through this crap. Have you talked with Laura? She knows so much about computers. I haven't. And yes, she is very, very good. Very good. I have not actually, though. Any time is fine with me. Stacy, you're so lovely. And you're a YouTuber that remembers your subs, and that's special. My subs mean a lot to me. You're not just like, how do I put this? You're not just like subs. You're like friends, you know what I mean? Yes, again, I know it's the damn internet. People like to tell me all the time, you're on the internet, right? Yeah, I do, but that doesn't mean anything. So if we can set up a time for the 13th, using 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time after dinner. Okay, so we have some people on here that aren't on our timing, I don't think. So we would have to make sure that, we have kind of the perfect time. And I know everybody with little kids, and Joel's 4 hours ahead of me. Okay. Carol's in California, so she's on Pacific time. So if we can just figure out the time, I think we'll have this set. Now, as far as me trying to figure out how to do it within the computer, that might be a bit harder for me. But if we do just the candle thing and light it and we do it, that would work. Hey, Nat, how you doing, hon? I hope you're feeling better. We're talking about a moment of silence and lighting a candle for Shanann and her beautiful babies on the 13th, since, that was the day that everything happened, unfortunately. Yeah, and Mary, you were right. I will have to arrange around that as well, yes. So that there's no type of interference there. You're getting there? Yeah, it is. The ladies in here come up with a nice, date and everything. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what's going on with that. As far as DD3, I know that she was very sick, with a cold, and it wasn't getting better at one point. Angela was here the other day. Critters. I always call her Critters. I don't know. I always do that. And Davina, she hasn't been on for, that I know of, for a little bit. I don't know if you guys have found her in a different chat room or not. So, Jules, you say 9 p.m.? It's 9:03. Oh, are you guys talking about where you are right now? Mary, you've seen who? Noon for me would be 4 p.m. for you. Mary, you've seen Davina. Hopefully everything's okay. It's 2 here right now. Well, as long as I can get everything figured out with the home nurses and stuff, I'll try to get it taken care of. We're going to do it the 13th. Today's the 11th. So I'll see what I can work out with the home nurses. But you guys giving me a time frame to try to kind of work around what's going to be most important. Because I don't want to make it where it's a bad time for somebody else to try to come in. You know what I mean? Carol can do anytime. Like Jules and Carrie, I know that they're not in the States. Maybe late afternoon, but that would be night other places, but morning for some. Yeah. Oh, Carrie, that's sweet. Marty, you're not a sub to... I don't know who you mean, hon. Some girls channel. I don't know. I didn't know who you were talking about. Hi, Kelly Jelly. How are you? I hope you're having a good day. Work it around you, and we'll all try to be here. Oh, well, if need be. I mean, I know that I've canceled with them when I was sick and everything, which I got to kind of try to watch that because they can, like, close my case out. But, I mean, if need be, I'll just, like, say, hey, I only want a nurse once that day or something, and they'll just have to like it. I don't know, because they come 2 times. I'm doing okay, Kelly Jelly. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Just come on for a few short minutes. A few times to announce plans. Yeah, I could do that too, Mary. Yeah. I know, Jules. And I'll take care of it, you guys. I'll figure it out. Just as long as I kind of have an idea. Sorry. I kind of have an idea what's going to work for you guys. Like, I don't want to just base it around me. No. Okay, I'll think about it and see what I can try to work with them. And like I said, even if I only get once from them, even though they are to come twice, it'll be fine because my honey can do my care too. Like, yes, they're supposed to be coming 2 times a day, but as long as I at least get them once, they can't say anything, you know? Yeah, they are, Marilyn. They're pretty difficult at times, actually. It's okay, though, when they make mistakes or they need to change something or, you know, but I don't know. Some of the nurses are really great. So I can't really, like, I can't talk about, you know, all of them that way because some of them are really, really good. If you announce it, people will come. Yeah, I think I can do like a pre thing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I can like if I put in thing a pre-live or like set a time. Do you know what I mean? I think I can do that even though I don't have like community time stuff. Like I said, and that's completely fine with me. I don't want nobody get the wrong idea. Beth, I'm open for whatever. Okay, you guys. This sounds like a really great idea, and I think that it'll be wonderful. People will pass the word on. Yeah, and you never know. You never know if another channel is going to do something or whatever. Like, you never know, I guess, you guys. Of course, I went through the scheduling with the birth. God forbid I canceled. Yeah, they don't like that stuff, you guys. If you got to cancel, they don't like it. Have to get ready to babysit our grandson. Yeah. Aw. Oh, poor baby. I'm so sorry, Marty. I hope he gets better. My granddaughter is all-star. Oh, that's awesome. I love cheerleading. I like to watch the competitions. Yes, and I think you could get a photo of Shanian and the girls maybe and put it in part of the screen if you want to. I'll try to figure that out. I hope that my freaking computer is capable of that stuff. I mean, you would think so. And if not, maybe, I could get my son's because, of course, his is newer. Okay, Remy. Yeah, you guys, I'm going to be ending this soon. I have to go to an appointment. Even though it's late, yes, but it's an appointment. It's supposed to be for our taxes. Gotta love it, right? I thought about canceling it because, I didn't even want to go. I just don't. I don't know. I'm not feeling very good and just don't want to. Yeah, Marty. I don't know. I'm still going back and forth. I don't want to cancel at the last minute, especially when they know that you're to show, but. Okay, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. What I will try to do is I'll do a pre-thing and I'll try to put up the time there, okay? Now, I've never done it before, so bear with me that way, and we'll go from there, all right? But we've got the 13th in date, and we'll get the time figured out, all right? Thank you guys for being here. It really helped being able to talk to you guys. I am very appreciative of that. And I hope that you guys all have a very good night, okay? Have a great one. I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay? See ya.